Good afternoon, YouTubers, friends. RV Debs here in Texas. It's about 11 a.m. and I am just getting dressed for the day. Gonna go out and make some stuff on our table out there. It's nice. It's nice weather. I think the weather's like, oh my gosh, I think it was something like 68, 70. I don't know, but it's just perfect out there. Very sunny. And I went and checked on the chickens. They're so cute. They're doing good. There's a heat lamp on them all the time. And they look like they're thriving so far. You know, I've never lived on a farm or ranch. I've never had anything but cats and dogs. So, oh, I've had birds. I love birds too. But it's very interesting to learn about just, you know, goats and all the different things I get a chance to check out, you know. And they're all learning too. Lee and Stephanie are new to farming and ranching, so, you know, they read a lot. They have people around here that have done it for years, so they've got a lot of input. But it's trial and error. I mean, when you have 100 goats, things happen to, you know, a couple of them just naturally. What else? So somebody asked me if I have any children. So no, I never had children. I wanted to be a mom, and I definitely mother the people I love. But I always believed that, you know, it's good to have a dad. I had a great dad. So when it came, I was single for many years. I just didn't want to be pregnant. And I took precautions. Most of the people in my generation had kids, even if they weren't married. So sometimes I think that I wished I'd have had at least one. But then that would be kind of selfish of me, because I loved my pop. He was great. And so I never really had that. And when I met Mark, my husband, we were both 50. So that part was over. And he's had kids. He's had a few, 3. They're all adults now. So no, I never had kids. Somebody asked me something. I'm trying to find it. That's why I got my laptop open here. But I can't remember. One second. You know, well. As far as the carport or RV port, I am praying that I'll be able to get it. I have to get some money together so I can order it, because without a big down payment, they're not going to do it. And so at this point, I'm hoping to be able to save some of my check, my Social Security check, but I notice I live on it, pretty much it, you know. I don't get much. And but I'm very fortunate that, you know, I'm not going to be put on the street ever. Now, things are okay. I just don't have extra money like I used to. But at least I've got a sewer and electric and a water right here. I have to winterize some of this stuff, and got to buy some concrete. We're going to do a fence. And I get my check on the 3rd. So I'm like going to get some of this stuff to make a privacy fence. And I want to be able to also have an enclosure for the dogs so that I can be comfortable. They're not necessarily running away, but you never know. And I wouldn't want to lose my babies. So when they're out there, I have to keep an eye on them. And when I'm making necklaces, I'm concentrating and looking at the beads, and they could slip away. The furthest I've seen is Lily has gone to the corner. She's not crossed the street, but if she did, she could get smashed. She only did that once, and then the other day I was out here and I'm looking, and they were in the park next door by the garbage. It's not far, but they still went out of the yard, so it scares me. So we're going to figure out something. And right now the chicken coop, because they're babies, they're going to stay in their little den for 3 weeks or so, and the dogs could be in there, but I don't think they would enjoy that. I think they would like to be on the lawn. What else is happening? Let's see. It's a quiet day. I had such a good time in Wichita Falls. I would like to go back again. And one of my subscribers lives there, and I would like to get to meet her. Maybe we can plan and meet and go do maybe the Red Lobster, because she mentioned it and I wouldn't mind going. So we'll see. It's about an hour and maybe hour 15 minutes, hour 20 minutes, or a little bit less, depending on how fast you're driving. And I was driving 75, which was the legal limit. Kathy drove about 70, her average. And that's fast enough. It's fine. So we were there at an hour and 10 minutes, hour 15, something like that. And it's a nice, pleasureful drive because really there's no traffic. There's no anything but just a real smooth highway with just a few cars here and there, but it's 2 lanes, so no problem, really. Very nice day yesterday. Those ducks and geese, they were fun to watch. Next time I'm going to look up what to feed them and have some duck food. I'm sure I could get some. And I will do that. Lucy Park, and I want to see what else is in Wichita Falls. And that's not far from Oklahoma. So if I want to go a little further, I could actually say, hey, I went to Oklahoma. It's pretty cool. I like having this whole new surroundings that I'm not used to and I've never been to before. Heard about it for years, good and bad about Texas. I find that it's pretty good. I think it's really good. There's so much spirit here. Whether or not it's something that you're for or not for, I think it's great when people have a spirit and they hang out in with their full hearts. You can tell that they are like gung-ho. I mean, they're, I don't know what they call it, the prom night or whatever, or I'm terrible because I don't have kids, but the whole town celebrates when they're having what's it called? Like the prom, all the colors. I was in Monday, on the way home, a town called Monday, purple and yellow, and everybody had flags on the little town, and it was cool. There's a lot here, and there's very little here. It's very strange. And if you can get into a niche that you're happy, which so far I am, as long as I get to go to Wichita Falls or Abilene, every other week, I'm good. And we have our little luncheons, and I've got the chickens now to learn about and help Mark and Kat raise. And I think a couple of them come to me already. So I might have a pet, and we aren't going to eat them. We're going to enjoy their eggs. Yes. That's what I'm doing today. I'm going to just chill out for the rest of the day, make some beads. If I get a chance, I'll take some photos and put them on Etsy. The earrings will be individually put on, and anything else that's different than love beads. And I'm wearing mine with my mermaid. Really like it. And it's fun. It is. Oh, and we bought a bunch of new, they're the cutest things. You want to see them? Hold on a minute. Okay, as you know, Kathy and I have a treasure trove abundance of crystals and beads and findings and things that we worked with for over 25 years. But every now and then, I go and I find stuff that I have to have. And I'll show you. I'm going to put these in. I just love them. So I'm going to have some necklaces and bracelets that have little cute peace signs. I also got them in metal. I also got, I love these, beautiful little turquoise skull beads. So I'm always looking for stuff to incorporate, because when you make stuff, I think most people that will understand if they are crafting and making things. No matter how much you have, whether it's a million colors, you'll go to the store and you'll find one you don't have, or a brush you need, or some charms that you want to incorporate. I got some darling butterflies. Yeah, I spent $26 yesterday on the makings. All needed stuff, so you have to do that, right? You gotta spend money to make money. That's the old saying. It's true. That's it for me today. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I'll talk with you tomorrow. Peace out.